Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title, we're going to go ahead and do a good old-fashioned Ulta and Sephora haul. These are things that I have picked up over the last month or so. So I'm really excited to start trying them. Some of them I have started trying. Some of them I have been waiting to show you guys. It's technically the second time I filmed this video. But yeah, anyways, so we'll go ahead and start off with this. This is from Ulta. This is a Real Technique sponge. I love this sponge. I love that it's flat and then it has the pointy end. It's so nice and cushy and soft. It's just, I absolutely love this sponge. My dog does too. I have to buy one probably every week because I forget to put it away into my drawer and then my dog eats it. I come back in and there's shredded pink sponge all over my floor. So I love my dog for keeping my sponge sanitary for me. So, you know, since I have to buy one every week. Next, we'll go ahead and get this out of the way. These are my absolute favorite makeup removing wipes. These are Neutrogena face wipes. I absolutely love them. This is the only makeup remover wipe that I use on my face. I do have some other makeup remover wipes that I use for like swatches and things like that, but that I got from TJ Maxx, but these are the only ones that I put on my face. I absolutely love them. And let's see what else is in this bag over here. I picked up two palettes from Juvia's Place. One is the Magic Mini palette and one is the Masquerade Mini palette. The Magic Mini palette looks like this. I absolutely love all the colors in this palette. I cannot wait to play with this. I've been really wanting to play with blues and greens lately. I do tend to like more cool toned eyeshadow. Don't get me wrong, I love warm tone shadows. I use them all the time, but I love cool tone shadows. This is the Masquerade, and I got the mini ones because I have so many palettes, guys. Like, it's ridiculous to have so many, but I have so many palettes that I'm never gonna get through a big one ever. So I did pick up these two. I really hope that I enjoy them. I've heard some crazy stuff about the brand as of lately, so I'm hoping they can resolve their issue, but I love these palettes, and I cannot wait to use them. The next thing in our bag is, in our Ulta bag, it's like a magical never-ending bag, no, is these Too Faced bronzers. Now I have tried the Sweetie Pie bronzer. I heard a lot of people talking about this and that they didn't like it because of the pink in it. And they were saying that it was more like a blush on them. I mean, maybe it depends on your skin tone. But I absolutely love this. It doesn't pull pink on me. I don't know if it's the oliviness in my skin tone, but I absolutely love this bronzer. I cannot wait to continue using it. Now the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer, I have not tried on my face yet. I have swatched it like a million times, but I have not tried it on my face yet. There's the swatch right there. And I absolutely love it. It looks so beautiful, so I cannot wait to play and try this. I heard a lot of people raving about this for such a long time, but I had so many bronzers, I was like, I really don't need any more, but here I am hauling two. Actually, I think there's even more, but we're not going to talk about it. Next up in this is one of like my favorite brands. I have been playing with this a little bit. This is the Ofra Pillow Talk highlighter. It's like a pink shade. I love this. I think it's beautiful. It's so shiny. It's absolutely beautiful. It is pink, but it's not like overly pink. I absolutely love it. My actual favorite one is down here. It is the Ofra highlighter in Glazed Donut by Nikki Tutorials. I love this. Like, you can see a little bit of the difference. They still shine very brightly, so either one will work for you, but I absolutely love these highlighters. These are the best highlighters that I think I've ever used. I just absolutely love them. speaking of the O for highlighters, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. This is a trio that I picked up, and it's all of Nikki Tutorials. It is Space Baby, Glazed Donut, and Glow Goals. And these are beautiful. The Space Baby has like a blue shift to it, which is beautiful. But obviously I'm not going to wear that every day. But here they are right here. Here's Space Baby, Glazed Donut, and then Glow Goals. Glow Goals is a little bit too dark for me, but if I mix these two, it kind of helps tone it down a little bit. But I do like to use it as eyeshadow, so, you know, I'll use it. It's okay. And then let's see what else is in this bag. I have an It Bye Bye Pores pressed in translucent. I love this powder, guys. Like, I cannot get enough of this powder. I like to put it underneath my eyes to set my under eye. I will sweep it all over. I just absolutely love this powder. It doesn't accentuate my pores. It doesn't accentuate my fine lines. I am older and I do have much more mature skin, so I have a lot of fine lines, which I'm proud of. I've earned those. So I do have 3 kids, so I have earned those lines. But I absolutely love this. It doesn't seem to settle in, which is, I love and I appreciate it. The next 2 things are from Stila. I have a ton of these. Well, like 8 of these. And these are some shades that I didn't have. I actually have 4 in this haul, but 2 are from Ulta. From Ulta, I have Fairy Tales, which is like a pink greenish gold shift. And it's kind of like this one's a glitter and glow. So this one is actually more of like a topper, because this one seems to be much more sheer than like Kitten Karma and Smoldering Satin, which are my absolute favorites. And it seems to be a little bit more sheer, like not as much pigment underneath. This one is Cloud. This one is a shimmer and glow. And this one obviously has like a ton of pigment in it. It's so beautiful. I love the shine. It's absolutely stunning all over the eyes. And then worked up a little bit into the crease. So I do love those. Those are probably like my favorite glitter product, because I don't use a lot of glitter. That's actually what's on my eyes right now, is the Smoldering Satin, just kind of dabbed and worked out. And then I also got I got a little sample size, not really a sample size, but like a mini size of the Benefit Hello Happy, because I'm currently trying to find my favorite foundation. I am not happy with some of the foundations that I have had in the past. And like I've said before, I have much more mature skin than most, and I have a lot of fine lines, and I have some pores, but I have mainly fine lines. I have like smile lines. My face has a lot of expressions in it, so I'm just trying to find one that is light and doesn't settle into my fine lines. I feel like more full coverage foundations settle into your skin no matter what anybody says. So they settle into those lines, and I would rather not accentuate those lines, and I would like to just like put like a small, wow, we're off on a tangent. We're on a tangent right now. So the next thing I picked up was this little mini from Benefit. I haven't been too pleased with some of my foundations lately. I do have fine lines, so I'm finding that a lot of heavier foundations are accentuating those lines, and I'm looking to more, not hide them, because like I said, I'm proud of my lines. I worked hard on those, but just something to kind of not make them look worse. So I picked up this just to try to see before I bought the full size. I've heard good things about this, if you can find your shade, but I do want to try it, and I'm excited about it. And the last thing I think that is in here is this Essence Satin Blush in, let's see, Satin Love. I've heard amazing things about these. I heard that they are a lot like the Buxom, the new Buxom blushes. I love this color. It's beautiful. It's down here. But it's nice and soft. It's beautiful on the skin. I have not tried it on my face yet, so I'll get back to you on that. So I guess let's go ahead and start with the Sephora haul. Let me move some of this out of the way. Okay, in this bag, there's going to be a lot of like repurchases, just like with the beauty sponge. I did repurchase that. So this is the Tatcha water cream. I absolutely love this moisturizer. It doesn't feel heavy on your skin. It sinks in so nicely. I love this. I'm not a moisturizer fan only because I hated the way that it felt. So if I do a moisturizer, I do a lot more of like a gel type formula than the cream formula, because the cream formula just feels like so heavy on my face and I don't like that feeling. So I absolutely love this stuff and it smells so good. I love it. I love the Tatcha line. Like honestly, you really could not go wrong with the Tatcha line. Here's another repurchase, the Roller Lash. This is my absolute favorite mascara. A lot of people love the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I think it's all right, but I love the Roller Lash. I have it in black, and it's just great. It's a great essential. Oh, here's these two other Stila ones I was telling you about. So I have both of these are Glitter and Glows. So I have them in Sunset Cove, which is kind of like a pinky purple, and then I have it in Into the Blue, which is like a blue purpley pink kind of color. So let me swatch these for you. Okay, this one right here is Into the Blue. And then this one is Sunset Cove. But like I said before, I just love these as more of like a top coat kind of thing. But there are some that you can wear. So there's the pinky one. But I absolutely love these. Like, see, even these I feel like have more pigmentation than the Fairy one. What is that one called? Fairy Tales. So I feel like Fairy Tales is like a little bit more like see-through of a base than the other ones, but I still love her. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, so I have a Marc Jacobs Le Marc Liquid Lip in the shade Fawn Over Me. I was looking at a couple of these. Everybody loves the I was gonna say flavor, but the color Slow Burn, and I've heard great things about it, and I do think it's beautiful. But I was really drawn to this shade right here. It's called Fawn Over Me, and I just think it's beautiful. It's a nice, beautiful nude color. It's a little pinky, not too warm, but like right there. So I'm excited to play around with that. And then, okay, so this is the Becca and Chloe Malika collaboration. I was really, at first I was not going to get this palette. I have so many face palettes that I do not use because I don't know what it is. I'm just not drawn to face palettes. So when I saw this, I was like instantly, this is not going to be something that I'm going to pick up. I'm just not interested in that. I'm not going to do it. And I'm telling you, I'm so glad I picked it up. I absolutely love this palette if I can get it open. I absolutely love this palette. The bronzer is definitely more of a buildable bronzer. Even on my light skin tone, I have to build it up and work it in, but I absolutely love it. It's beautiful on the skin. The blushes look amazing and beautiful too. This one's kind of like a top coat kind of thing. It's not as bright of a blush. It's like I said, more of like a top coat, very luminous blush. And then I haven't really played with the highlight shade too much. Let's see if we can, but it's more of like a subtle, and not too bad actually once the lights hit it, girl. But I absolutely love this palette. I'm so glad I picked it up because like I said before, I have so many that just sit in my collection as I throw it down. But I'm so excited to keep playing with that. And then let's see, this was a 100-point perk. This is a Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Wherever Walnut. I thought it was beautiful, so I was like, okay, let me just pick it up. Because I don't do too many lip liners. I haven't dabbled in that yet. So, I mean, I have a couple. I just am not very consistent at putting it on. This is also another repurchase for me, the Cover FX Translucent Light Powder. I love this powder. I think it's just as good as the Laura Mercier some days I feel like it's better and not accentuating my lines underneath my eyes because my eyes can tend to look a little dry. But you know, comes with age. Let's see. Okay, so this is bag number 1 down. Let's go over here. Now this is where it kind of gets a little fun for me because I am probably, well, there's no probably, I am an eyeshadow palette junkie. We'll call it that. It's not what my husband would say, but we'll call it that. So I'll go ahead and start off with this one right here. This is the Sultry palette. You guys have seen this palette over and over and over again. I know you have, but I absolutely love it. It's a great cool tone palette. It's beautiful. It just works, okay? It just works. I mean, that's all you can ask for, is for it to just work. So I absolutely love it. The next one is like a first for me. This is the Pat McGrath, and it's the, what is it, Bronze Ambition palette. This is my first palette from Pat McGrath, and if I can get it open, and I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. The shades in here are like just nice everyday shades. They're absolutely stunning. They're soft, they're beautiful, they're pigmented. It's just beautiful. So I'm excited to have this, and I cannot wait to continue playing with this and do some looks on my channel with it. Let's see, we'll start with these little guys. These are the Natasha Denona mini palettes. I have Mini Nude and I have the Mini Lila palette. I love these guys. A lot of people were saying that they're not as good as the bigger palettes. I don't know, I don't have one of them, but they work beautifully in my opinion. I absolutely love this. This is like the best everyday palette that you could ever have. It just, you can throw this in your purse and just do touch-ups if you needed to, or do a whole different look at the end of work. I think it's beautiful. And then this one is the Lila palette. I love this. You can get a full look with just 3 of these colors. You don't even need to have all of these. You put this one in the crease. I had, let's see, I think it was this one on the outer part, and then this as the inner highlight shade. It looked stunning. It was beautiful. They worked really well. They blended beautifully. I love these. So I'm so excited about that, because I was a little worried going in, because I thought, okay, everybody says they're not as good as the other ones, so what does that mean? But I love them. I think they're beautiful. So I guess that leads us into this brand new, this leads us into this palette, the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. Guys, this is beautiful. This is stunning. I love yellows. I love yellows and oranges. They're just beautiful. They're so beautiful. So I am so excited to use this. This orangey yellow is just beautiful. I mean, just like one swipe, like doot doot. Just beautiful. So I cannot wait to play with this some more. I actually haven't put this on my eyes yet. I've been waiting to haul it, and my grubby little fingerprints all over it, but it is beautiful. The packaging is great, and I love that she did this, came out with a $65 palette instead of the $130, because honestly, I have a ton of palettes, but I could not see myself spending $130 on one palette. I would probably be sick. So, and then last but not least is the Rustic Glam by Kristen Dominique. I am so excited for this palette. I have never tried anything from Kristen Dominique, so I am so excited. I swatched this in the store and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get it because I have all these colors. Like, let's be honest, I have all of these, but I don't have these. I absolutely love this palette. It's beautiful. This blue swatches so beautifully. Like, there is these nice little blue reflex in here. This orange is amazing as well. I love it. I love this palette. I'm excited to try these greens. I know some people were having trouble with it, so I'm gonna see if it's user error or if it's the shades are a little bit harder, but that tends to happen with darkers like greens and blues. Sometimes you have to use them differently. And if you don't, then you're gonna have trouble. They're gonna look muddy. But that is it, guys. That wraps up everything. I'm like looking around making sure because there's stuff everywhere. But that is it. That's the haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, please subscribe, hit the like button, do the notification bells for when I post. I'm not sure of my posting schedule as of yet because like I did tell you, I do have 3 children. So we are going to be working on that. This is a whole family process here. So, but I hope you enjoyed it and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye, guys.